Hello and welcome everybody. My name is Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com and I'm here to do the Aquarius November Tarot reading. Now if you're new, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell right now. I do things a little bit differently, not because I'm trying to upset anyone, it's just that that's how my brain works. And so I often like to have a little psychic vision before I turn the cards over. Okay, so let's go to the board now and see what the cards have to say for you, awesome Aquarius, in November. Alrighty, so I've shuffled these already. I'm going to go with that card on top. Close my eyes now. Purple is the colour coming in. Somebody painting their furniture purple. I can see purple furniture. Like wooden furniture that's been painted lilac and or purple. That's the first thing. Okay, I've got the colour aqua, sort of like, in my monitor this looks blue, but it's actually aqua in this top, so it's sort of that colour. And that's green and blue, so the impulses of the heart or the desires of the heart coming up to the throat chakra and being expressed. So in November, awesome Aquarius, you've got things you've got to get off your chest, things you've got to say. There's a lot down there in your lungs and in the middle of your back that is sort of been stuck for a while, and now it's coming up. If you can talk about it, that would be really good. If you could at least write it down. If you can't talk about it, write it in a journal or something like that to help get it out of your spine. I'm feeling something very strongly in the spine, in the middle of the back. It's the heart chakra. Okay, the card that comes up is the Knight of Cups, and of course that's all about your emotions, isn't it? Okay, it's time to explore your emotions. Maybe something happened a very long time ago and it's been sitting down there in the middle of your back and even between the shoulders, up as high as between the shoulders, and you just pushed it down because it wasn't safe to deal with it, or you couldn't deal with it at the time because you had too much going on. Also on the left side, lower ribs, there's something, but that actually relates to the spine. It's like the nerves are relaying a pain down into your ribs, but it actually comes from the spine. Okay, so Knight of Cups is about emotions. It is about exploring your subconscious. There's a lot of water in the background here, like ocean. There's some waves. And this knight is seated on a lobster, as you do. Okay, so that's implying that it's coming from the deep, emotions coming up from the deep. Also, you could be sort of thinking about going out and having a fun time, perhaps being a bit irresponsible. Please don't be irresponsible as far as COVID is concerned. Try to avoid the really crowded places, because I really have this very strong feeling that COVID is going to get worse, particularly in the US. So if you want to go out and have a fun time, sure. But yeah, do the social distancing thing. But this is all about exploring your emotions. Okay, let's have a look at the second card. You can pick 1 to 5 if you want to. Some people like to do that, or go week by week. And this would be the last few days of the month, in that case, if you want to do it by time. Now, that card's trying to come out. Close my eyes now. Somebody's pussycat is here. I feel this is a cat that's passed over, actually. It's a grey or a tabby cat. And he just feels really secure and warm and comfortable. I'm just looking. No, I'm sorry, I can't get the name at the moment. Okay, so just sorry about that. Jupiter's barking. Jupiter, stop it. Stop it. Okay, so close my eyes again without dogs barking. What do I see? Okay, there's a whole lot of green trees here, which is all about growth and expansion in your life coming up in November. So some opportunities. November does feel a bit better than where we've been. I've noticed for a lot of the star signs that there's an improvement coming, or people feel a sense of relief in November. Okay, the strength card comes up. Oh, here's the pussycat. He's not a tabby though. Okay, so don't be concerned about this lass being in the lion's mouth, because the lion is protecting you, and know that, or protecting her, and know that you are being protected as well. See the sign of infinity above her head? So this is spirit protecting you. The angels are all around you at the moment, so try not to worry. But strength is coming to you. Okay, so that's a lovely card. Awesome Aquarius. Closing my eyes now. What do I see for the third week of the month, or number 3, whichever you prefer? Okay, I see stairs. I'm looking down. It's like I'm in some sort of tall building, like a skyscraper, but I'm looking at stairs, and I can see all the flights of stairs looking down. It's a little bit confusing because it's uphill and down dale, and there seems to be women on the stairs. Okay, so stairs are about taking action steps. A skyscraper, or a multi-storied building, is like a concept, like a belief system that you have. And there's some confusion around this belief system because you're going to get information in November that you didn't know. And so what you believed to be true before, you're going to find out wasn't really what you thought. Okay, I don't see it as a bad thing. I just see it as a readjustment. So best to be flexible. Try not to commit to any hard and fast decisions, because you might be changing your mind later as you get more information. The card that comes up, here's the 7 of Swords. Traditionally, this is known as the Thief in the Night card. Somebody stealing your possessions, your money, but more likely than that is they're stealing your self-confidence, your self-respect, your belief system. Maybe, I really, as you know, if you follow me, I always say to look within and find your own answers, and not to put too much faith or too much in store on what other people tell you. It's good to listen to, like me, or whatever psychic or whatever channel you watch on YouTube. Sure, I say that the best psychic readings are those that confirm what you already know. And so with this card, this fits in with this idea of changing your mind about something, because she's actually moving away from a situation. She was in a situation, but she's moving away from it now. I don't really think it's negative in the traditional, insofar as the traditional meaning goes, because this yellow here on the legs is very bright. If someone was really stealing from you, we wouldn't have this bright yellow. So this is your solar plexus, goal-oriented behaviour, increasing your self-esteem, increasing your self-respect. So I just see it as making some decisions to move away from, maybe you believed in something 110%, now you see it's not true, and you have to move away from it. And it's got real practical ramifications in your life as well. This is not just something you were thinking about, this is something that actually means something physically. I hope that's all clear. I've just got people turning up in vehicles now, of course. This is what happens when I live stream. That's why dogs bark. Okay, let's go to card number 4. Card number 4, and let's see what happens. Oh, all of those jumped out. So I've just tucked, there's the 10 of Cups in there, but I've tucked that in. And we'll go with whatever's on top. Close my eyes now for Awesome Aquarius for November. What do I see? I see the Statue of Liberty. I'm looking at her head. I'm not sure, I'm Australian, so, I haven't paid a huge amount of time and energy and attention to the Statue of Liberty. It's not a thing for us down here. But I'm looking at her head. I think she might have a crown on or something like that. But in the vision I'm having now, they turn into feathers. The crown or whatever it is she's got on her head turns into feathers. So this suggests to me of taking a higher perspective, flying into the sky. The sky's the limit. I feel like there's freedom around the Statue of Liberty coming. This could be to do with the election, possibly. It could also be to do with women, because that has been a theme that I've noticed for months and months, that women are really stepping up to the plate. So if you are an Aquarian woman, think about all of the ways that you've been kept downtrodden. It is a systematic issue, okay? This is not just about your own views about yourself or your partner's views about women or your family or your peers. At state government level and federal government level, women are systematically discriminated against. It's not going to continue. The Statue of Liberty is a feminine, divine essence, and she has now sprouted feathers, so she's going to fly. And this is the reason why she's going to fly, because she has been brutally betrayed in the past. See all those knives in the back? All the rubbish we've had to put up with over the years, decades, millennia of being mistreated, abused, disrespected. It's all there. It's coming out. But out of that comes new life. Okay, so see all these butterflies? It is changing. Action will be taken. If you're a woman, it's time to step up. Don't be afraid. Step up and speak your piece. Now is the time. And especially in November, you're going to see it. Okay. Swords. Decisions will be made. Ten of Swords. It's the end of an era. Okay. And there's something new starting, where equality and peace and harmony is coming for women. That just come out. Queen of Cups. Okay, there's a whole heap under there. May as well look at those. And there's the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Five of Pentacles. See this disrespect of women? That has resulted in a systematic abuse of women, to the point where their finances have been affected. Jupiter! Stop it! Jupiter! Oh dear, oh dear. But using our intuition, we're going to be able to step up and really make, make the best of our potential. So this Queen of Cups card is all about being full of potential. This is like a woman who is maybe 21 years of age, around there, has the whole of her life in front of her. Infinite possibilities, okay? The divine feminine coming up from the subconscious waters. It's a bit like in the Arthurian legends, the Lady of the Lake, who comes out of the lake and hands the sword back to King Arthur when he has given it up, okay? And these birds in the background taking the big picture view. And again, we have the aqua and the green, so the blue and the green. So big major changes from November on for women, and especially for Aquarian women who are very much in touch with spirit. Now, let me just close my eyes and see what I can see for you. I see pearls. These are pearls of wisdom, so what I'm saying is true. The divine feminine is rising, okay? The Lady of the Lake is rising up to hand us the sword of truth, which is analytical and logical ability, okay? To be able to decide what we cut out, what we accept in our minds, and what we cut out as misinformation and disinformation. If you've been following me, you know I've been going on about that for a while as well. This is the ability to see the truth, to work it out logically, okay? There's a straight path in front of me. It goes down a small incline and then it veers to the left. So it veers over to the feminine. It's only been doing it very slightly at the moment, but after November it takes a big veer to the left. This is a really good thing for fairness and equality, not only for women but for all people, okay, regardless of what colour your skin is, what your religion is, what your sexual orientation. It really doesn't matter. Those things are not important. What's important that all people are treated with respect equally. Okay. They're showing me a baby. So it's like a baby being born, but this baby has to be nurtured, of course, and looked after. Okay, so that's where especially women come in, because we have to do the nurturing. Sometimes, yeah, I know, men should be doing it too. Absolutely, I agree with you. And sometimes they don't see that straight away. But eventually, hopefully, most men do come to appreciate that. Okay, child rearing is best done when two people are helping, rather than leaving it all to one person. Okay, a lot of green, a lot of growth, a lot of expansion. There's a little vibe I'm getting here, Aquarius, on your money as well, and there could be, you know, some small windfall or some improvement in your income in November. Maybe if you're in the States, perhaps you'll get the first news of a stimulus check coming. I appreciate your likes and your shares and your comments as well. I'm nearly at 20,000 people. Thank you one and all. I'm just counting those subscribers down. And also please consider subscribing to my new channel, Truth Reality You. I'm working on a new video on that. I had a rough night last night. I was kept awake until about, actually I was woken up at 3 o'clock with some new information come in, so I'm working on that. It's around disappointment, okay? Working on disappointment, where it is in our bodies and how to release it. Okay, so stay tuned. Hope to get that done in the next day or two. Thanks again, and bye for now. Catch you later. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website, absolutesoulsecrets.com, for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.